MIWAY Teaching Aids Private Limited.
Kids, let's learn English grammar, grade 1, unit 1, difference in usage of on, above and over. What are prepositions? Prepositions are words used to connect nouns and pronouns with other words in the sentence. Prepositions are word or phrase to show the position, place, time, direction, movement, etc. Prepositions of position. The words that help to tell us the place, a position of a person, an animal or a thing are called position words. They are also called prepositions. Let's learn in detail about the difference in usage of prepositions such as on, over and above. Above and over. We use above and over in the context of something to be placed at a higher position than something else. Below and under. We use below and under in the context of something to be placed at a lower position. Opposite of above is below and opposite of over is under. Preposition on and above, when you are using, there is no movement between the two objects or things. But when the preposition over is used, there is movement. We'll start with the preposition on. When the upper object takes a vertical or a horizontal position on the surface, when both the objects are stationary, when the upper object touches the lower object, we use the preposition on. For example, my mobile is on the table. Mobile is in a horizontal position. Both mobile and table are stationary. The upper object, that is the mobile, touches the lower object, that is the table. So, we use the preposition on. We'll move on to the other examples. The dog is sleeping on the couch. The dog is in the horizontal position and is stationary and touches the couch. So we use the preposition on. The computer is kept on the desk. As we know, the computer is stationary and it touches the table. So we use the preposition on. The picture is hanging on the wall. The child sitting on the chair. We'll move on to the next preposition, above. It is used at to a higher place or position than someone or something else and not touching each other. There should be no movement in both the objects. To show the comparison of heights, temperature and level, we use the preposition above. For example, the picture is above the sofa. Picture is in a higher position and it is not touching the sofa, and moreover it is not moving. So we use the preposition above. A is above B. A is at a higher position when compared with B. A and B are not touching each other and there is no movement. So, we use the preposition above. The light above the door was on. The ceiling is above my head. The nose is above my mouth. The stars are above my head. Use above for showing the comparison of heights, temperature, level, etc. For example, above sea level, above average, above zero. Today's temperature is above normal. Mexico City is 2,240 meters above sea level. Next, we'll move on to the preposition over. When the upper object covers the lower object, when one thing touches or covers someone or something, when there is a movement in any of these objects, we use the preposition over. For example, he drew the car over the hill. Car is the upper object and the hill is the lower one. Car touches the hill. Car is in movement. So, we use the preposition over. The clouds are moving over the city. The clouds are in movement. And here we use the preposition over. The sheep jumped over the fence. So, the sheep may or may not touch the fence. But the sheep is in movement. So, we use the preposition over. The plane flies over the city. A thief jumped over the gate. The bird is over the tree. Gopinath threw the ball over the fence. Use over to mean more than. For example, how old is she? Over 20. We'll see a few more examples. He is over 2 meters tall. There are over 40 people inside the temple. We'll see the difference between above and over. Above only indicates the location. Over indicates location as well as motion. Above does not imply movement from one location or position to another. Over implies movement from one location or position to another. Above is used when there is no contact between the two objects referred to in the sentence. Over is used when there is contact or covers someone or something referred to in the sentence. Above is not very much used with numbers. Over is often used with numbers. Thank you for watching this video.